Hey everyone, this is me, Udit, maker of Sttabot, and through this video, we will find out how you can increase the accuracy of your Sttabot AI applications by over 160%. Now, to get started, you need to understand that Sttabot is a tool that lets you build enterprise-grade AI applications. In fact, we have worked with some billion-dollar companies to power their operations with AI using Sttabot. So let's get back to the question. How can you achieve enterprise-grade accuracy with your AI bots in less time and resources? Well, the answer underlies in the basic fundamentals of how Sttabot operates. So any app that you build is dependent on two major things. Number one, the prompt that you write. Number two, the data source that is being utilized. Also, that's the reason why we are not able to understand that a bot built over a custom data is far more accurate than a bot that relies on public or open sources for sourcing their answers. Now, apart from the fundamentals of your AI, there's also some structural components of AI that you need to understand. Sttabot operates over three structural components. Number one is the context. Number two is the app details, and number three is the references and embeddings. Consider Sttabot AI as the human body. Then, the context is the brain, the app details is the body, and the references and embedding part are the neural sensory system of the body. There's a simplified version of the same. The context describes the bot, the app detail enhances the UI of it, references comes into play for accessing and retrieving data from some documents hosted on cloud or some images shared on the drive. Also, there's some rules that we need to hard define. Like, let's say when someone asks which AI engine is the bot using, or when someone tries to reverse engineer the bot, here, embedding feature comes into play. The same feature, when used as a vector functionality, can be used to train your AI too, but that we will discuss sometime later. It is important to understand that the context and the app details are enough to build an application. References and embedding provide the superpower of accuracy and precision to the same bot. Please note that embedding and references are not hard implemented in Sttabot, and you will need to define it in the context section while building your AI. Now let's understand this with an example of two bots targeted to achieve the same goal, but one using the embedding and reference feature and one not using it. Our goal is to convert a book into a chatbot using Sttabot. Now we have two prompts, one written as a basic one and other where we have used the hard functionalities using embeddings and references to create the AI. Now let's build an application on both of these prompts first and then test out the results. As you can see, the results of the second bot is much more accurate and precise than the first one. To find why this happened, let's understand the 5 core components of our second prompt. The number one was role, then it was reference, then data source, then additional context, and lastly it was embedding functions. Let's discuss it thoroughly. We started by assigning a role to the AI. Build a teaching bot which teaches a student microeconomics. Here we provided an additional role context to the AI that is a teaching bot. Then we added some references. The NCERT book of class 12, which is Introductory Microeconomics. This is the part where we told our AI about the data source, of how it behaves and what it is about. Yes, and any external document that you process requires a little additional context to increase precision. Then we define the core data source. This like the place from where we are fetching our data from. Some additional instructions were later provided. And finally, the embedding, that is some hard-defined rules to make our bot even better at writing our users' question. Well, that's it. We have made our bot successfully that is much precise than our previous bots. But hey, this isn't the end of this video. We are testing out this advanced bot functionality with some users that will let you use references and embeddings as an external function, which means you don't have to hard define it in the prompt or context area, but there are different sections which are meant for that. So if you are willing to get those access early, then join our early access waitlist, which is different from the normal waitlist that we have on our website. You can do it by joining and going to sttabot.io/waitlist. Well, that's it. Let's meet in the next video.